Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hitman 2. So I've been thinking about the future of this series, and I think we're getting pretty close to the point where this is no longer a daily fixture on the channel. Now the series won't really end because they're going to keep drip feeding content. There'll still be new escalations coming out and new elusive targets, and there are some expansions coming down the pike, and I know that because I have already paid for them, so there'll be more then. But before we move on to something else on the daily, I would like to do one more sweep of each level. Maybe try to give a real shot to Silent Assassin, but mostly just to see assassinations that we haven't seen yet, because I feel like there are a lot of options yet available. Little hints of things that we've seen that we haven't really pursued all the way, except on Mumbai. On Mumbai, I feel like we've pursued pretty much everything, but we'll still find something to do there. So we haven't played Hawke's Bay at all since the very first episode. I think this will be a good place to go back to and start, and we may as well turn the difficulty up, right? There are some challenges for completing lots and lots of stuff on the high difficulties. If you get all these challenges done, you can unlock the classic lockpick and this all-black suit. None of it's actually meaningful stuff. It's all purely cosmetic, but I got the video game disease, you know? They tell me that there's a reward, and I feel like I have to. I feel like I ought to get the reward. Why not? So, we are certainly more equipped than we were last time we showed up to Hawke's Bay. I'm trying to think, I don't remember the level well enough to even know what I'd want to bring here. There weren't any keycard locks, were there? I think there were some traditional locks. We can certainly take our lockpick. I don't know that I need my briefcase, but I do feel like the briefcase has been good luck for us. And a briefcase with, I think I've said this before, but a briefcase with Napoleon Bonaparte in it is an incredibly versatile tool. It's a great weapon. It's a great throwing weapon. He's an audio distraction of two different kinds because he can pull people over with the song, and also you can explode him. It's just this is my favorite item in Hitman right here. And then apparently I'm allowed to smuggle stuff in. We can stash something in this garbage container. What do I want to stash in here? I guess we could poison her, right? That's some good silent assassin type stuff to do. Yeah, let's stash some lethal poison pills, because we know she drinks that coffee downstairs. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I do not remember the level any better than that. Apparently we can just start inside the house. Alright, and is this the suit we want? The tactical wetsuit? I kind of hope that they do an elusive target on this map, or something. I would just like to unlock a version of the wetsuit that we could wear on other maps. The same way that we now have a version of the Florida suit and a version of the Columbia suit. You know what? We haven't worn this yet. I worked so hard to earn it. May as well enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, we'll play on Master. Have I been playing on Master this whole time? There's no way. Nah, whatever. It's weird that it was already set on Master, but I can't imagine I've been playing previous missions on Master since the end of the Sniper Challenge, because, I remember how difficult some of that sniper stuff was. And so, the danger of... Do I have a small piece of tape over my barcode? It's like a Band-Aid, maybe? Can I zoom in on... No, I cannot really zoom in on the back of my head.
At the location. No hostile presence.
Understood.
But yeah, the
house is just
idea of going Silent Assassin on every mission is compelling to me because I want to be good at the video game, and also I want to try to, engage with it on its own terms, right? But also, I remember when we were trying to get those master-level sniper challenges, how frustrating some of the enforcer stuff could be, so I don't know. I don't know that we'll necessarily go for Silent Assassin. What I do know is I will at least give it a shot. Is this... Oh no, that's right. My stash is just in a garbage can over here. It was certainly more difficult to get in here last time before we could just pick the locks. All kinds of driftwood everywhere, which we now know you can pick up and use as a weapon, although apparently not these pieces of driftwood. These aren't quite the right shape. He's looking for one that has a very particular kind of husk. You know, you got to be able to grip it just right to be able to hurl it hundreds of feet with perfect accuracy. I'm joking around, but actually that's true, right? Oh, I'm super not allowed to be here. Hold on, let's just fix that little camera issue. At the moment, it's not a big deal because we know there's nobody around to watch the camera feed.
According to the local home security provider, the house is equipped with multiple
Where is
cameras placed around the perimeter. I suggest you get rid of them, 47.
You could just unlock this, but my hidden stash is supposed to be in a garbage can around here somewhere. Okay, it's out around the back side of the house. Also, I suppose we could just walk in because she didn't close the pool before she left. Oh. Picking up the screwdriver, put away my gun. You know, you would think you would be able to whip the screwdriver at that hard enough. Okay, well, getting seen by the cameras is not a big deal as long as I remember to delete the security footage, which I surely will do. Alright, where are... in here, right? There we go. So, we could just... hold up, what is that? Oh, it's just a soda can. She drinks fizz? Ugh, this is diet. She does deserve to be murdered. Who drinks diet fizz? She'd be a psychopath. I'm having a real hard time selecting my gun here. Just keep the gun out, 47. When I tell you to pick something else up, pick it up and then put it away. Okay, so we gotta get inside, and I guess we can just go through the front door, right? So now, I do vaguely remember, there's a phone call that you overhear, right? Also, just making sure we haven't missed anything else out here. What, really? Another, oh, wow. There is indeed another security camera. Maybe the best possible angle I could have gotten on that. Okay. Now I think we're good, maybe. She's probably going to come home and notice that somebody destroyed all of her security cameras. Oh. Bunch in the house as well. I don't really need to do this. Oh, but yeah, there's a phone call that you overhear in here somewhere talking about the ventilation system, right? My reflection scared the hell out of me for a second there. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Kiora, Ari from Kiwi Repair here. Don't know when you folks are back in town, but give me a shout so I can swing by and fix that pesky bathroom ventilation system for you.
Bathroom ventilation system.
House smelling of nail polish, now can we? And anywho, like I said, just give me a shout. That's Ari, the repair guy.
Alright, so I think that she doesn't... her return is not triggered until we find the secret room upstairs, right? So this should give us some time to investigate the bathroom ventilation system. Probably he means the upstairs bathroom, right? Because that's the one that the targets go to. Or the target singular, rather. I'll take that. What is this? Oh, that's probably a piece of the security camera that I busted up. I didn't really look around this room very much at all. Okay, yeah, see, this is interesting.
Looks like research reports. Berlin, Shanghai. Every major militia strike since Thomas Cross's kidnapping. Looks like Reynard had a hand in all of them.
All in the past, I'm afraid. Keep looking, 47.
Making sure we haven't missed any cool stuff. Oh, well, here's some cool stuff. I don't know that we will necessarily need these, because I do have a gun. But may as well steal everything that's not nailed down. You can poison the honey or the sugar. Or just poison the glass, right? Why would I... Maybe she doesn't always drink from the same thing. Like, maybe sometimes she has him make her a different drink. This is down here. Oh, this is just a... Okay. Because, right, it would be pretty easy to... I think we did. We crouched over here while listening to her talk, so probably you could just wait and listen to hear what she wants in her drink, and then poison it. All right, let's check out the bathroom. Upstairs, bathroom. Okay, we definitely didn't come into this walk-in closet area. Just poison all of her clothes. Listen, it may sound like I'm going for a little bit of overkill with the poisoning, but if it was good enough for the king and Hamlet, it's good enough for me. I'm gonna poison the swords, I'm gonna poison her clothes, let's poison her hair straightener, put some poison in the toilet. She probably doesn't drink from the toilet, but only probably, right? I'm gonna poison this squeaky toy. Oh, it's a kiwi. That's cute. Oh, it's a shame you don't get the big inventory images anymore in this one. Not really a good way of inspecting this kiwi. So the ventilation system. There are little ducts up here? How would we access the rest of the ventilation system? Maybe you can crawl up into the vents from the panic room or something? Oh yeah, I remember her taste in artwork. Oh, even more kiwis.
Found something. A file on Rupert Pierce, founder of Dynasty Global.
The world's largest internet retailer. If Pierce is a Providence operative, he's likely on the Shadow Client's hit list. But it's not what we came for. Keep looking, 47.
Iori paddles. There's a weird amount of stuff on this mission that is unique to this mission, considering that it's just a tiny little tutorial. What does she keep in here? Why would you have a locked cabinet? Lethal poison pills. Free joint. I mean, 47 probably gets down. I mean, not while he's working. Obviously, man's a professional. I guess if you were going to keep... If I was going to keep weed in my bathroom, maybe I would want to lock the container I was keeping it in, just so that my security people don't help themselves. Also, man, this game's pretty. I wonder if... Can we get up on the roof, maybe? Maybe if we get up on the roof, we could figure out what's up with the ventilation. I don't know how I would... Maybe there's a drain pipe somewhere. That would be a pretty Hitman way to do that. Or, you know, remarkably, for how small this map is, I feel like there's a whole bunch of areas over here that I didn't go to. Also, she feels, like, very comfortable just leaving a bunch of stuff basically out in the open. Like, a large part of her house isn't even closed, and blend in as bodyguard. Well, that doesn't seem necessary. I know she's very much alone out here. You can look around quite a distance in each direction, and you can't even see anybody else, or any other houses or anything. But still, I'd be real nervous about stuff getting stolen. We're getting 25 mastery points every time we kill a camera, so that's why I'm continuing to kill them. Huh, maybe you just can't get up on the roof. Well, how are you supposed to interact with the ventilation system, then? Let's get in over here. You know what? I have to open this up. That's right. And for some reason, she does not notice that her garage door has been left open, but probably that's because she has a habit of just leaving doors open all over the place all the time.
Female. Early 30s. Executed.
I see them. Poor bastards. Looks
Oh.
like Reynard's grisly handiwork, all right.
Huh.
She was never shy about collateral damage.
The owners?
Don't think so. The house is registered to a non-existing environmental NGO. This feels more like identity theft. Like you, Reynard is known to use disguises.
Oh,
Keep
right.
looking, 47. Nothing we can do for these people now.
I can carry either the briefcase or this car battery. I'm going to take the car battery with me for now. We can maybe set up an electrocution kill in the shower or something. I certainly wouldn't climb into my shower if there was a car battery sitting in there. But we don't know that that's necessarily the case for the NPCs in this game. Yeah, there's... Oh, hey. Spaghetti sauce. There's a handful of items that I feel like are on this map, but only this map. Like the kiwi thing. I don't think we've seen a flask of chloroform anywhere else either. Alright, well, we were through here already. Oh, is this... No, this is not the ventilation system. This is just a fireplace poker. It is too large to put in my coat pocket, apparently. Oh, or there's stairs right here. Maybe this is how we access the roof. Alright, so we'll just hook this car battery up to the ventilation system, and then electrify her lungs. Oh, there are still areas to discover. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Oh, we also have intel that we've been picking up. But I'm kind of curious about challenge, discovery. Oh, apparently there's a hidden house key. Okay, we have now revealed all the undiscovered areas in Hawksbite. We've just never been up on the roof before. I try not to look at those challenges too much unless I'm specifically looking for something, because they can sure spoil stuff for you. You just poison the ventilation system for the panic room? But she was talking about her bathroom ventilation system too, right? Can we poison that? Aha! Wait, sorry. I'm allowed to put poison... I'm allowed to just put pills directly into the... I mean... That can't possibly be effective, right? I guess let's try it, because I'm pretty curious. What is the... How does this work? Okay. I put some pills in the thing. And now... Oh, well, I've definitely broken it. That's for sure. There's a lot of, like, little things that look like compartments here. Apparently, also, I could just stand up here on the roof and shoot down at her from, like, almost anywhere. Can I see directly into the panic room from up here? Panic room would be... I think here. Where are we relative to stuff? Because this is the computer right below us, right? Yes, the panic room would be over here. Through this little, very conspicuous looking hatch. Hold on a second. Aha! Oh, look at that. This map has a surprising amount going on it. Alright, I kind of... Let's push the mission along here, because I kind of want to see if she goes into her bathroom and immediately dies because of the pill vapors that we've set up. Would seem to be kind of a strange thing, but... And let me put the pills in there. Presumably they will do something. Oh, you know, before we do that, though, I'm going to put... I'm going to put this car battery in the shower, and I guess we'll see if anything happens. This is just a little life tip from me to you, your old pal SB. If you step into your shower and you see this, just don't turn the water on. Just decide not to turn on the water. Okay. So we got to go to the bedroom, or the computer room, and activate the computer. Or something. We find the secret room, and then the thing happens? Yeah, I think so.
See if you can't access it. Encrypted. Assuming there's a key, Reynard wouldn't just leave it lying around.
And why can't I take this skull?
Wait.
I want this.
According to the floor plan, the room you're in should be a lot bigger. There might be a concealed space behind the wall. Check for hidden panels, 47.
Also, we are not going to leave until I've stolen every object from her home. We should probably have a look at this intel. I'm kind of curious what it actually says. Alright, so we have a file on Rupert Pierce, founder of Dynasty Global. Pierce is a Providence operative. He undoubtedly ranks high on the malicious hit list. Okay, so this is not actually meaningful directly. This is all just plot stuff. Yep, okay. Bodies are unidentified, but the male subject bears a striking resemblance to one Godfrey Newman, a member of the Olympic Committee. Since New Zealand had recently made a bid to host the next Olympics, it is not unlikely that Newman and his wife were planning to meet with the Prime Minister, who happens to host a garden party this very evening. So we may be looking at a case of identity theft. Alma Reynard is an infiltration specialist, and like 47, she is known to use disguises. But if she's an infiltration specialist, then she should know it is impossible to take on the identity or appearance of someone who is of the opposite sex. Because, boy oh boy have I tried. Can't wear a female scientist's lab coat or anything.
Here we go.
So we got that. Obviously, we'll
computer,
get rid of all that footage of me running around here.
Nicely done, 47. Should allow you to move more freely.
Then we're just going to help ourselves to this extra folding knife. And I'm not even probably going to use any of this stuff, but I see absolutely no reason not to steal everything. Why would I not steal everything? Should we take the sword?
Appears Reynard's cell is launching another strike. Those
I'm
are
going to take the
sewer
sword.
maps of a residential area in Wellington. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. Our priority is the Shadow client.
Hold on, I have a plan for this sword. We're just gonna jam this entire big-ass sword into our briefcase and then take it home with us. Is the sword... Oh, maybe the sword is not one of these items. Maybe I can't put it in the briefcase. I thought we put a sword in here before, though. There's way too many things in my inventory right now. Okay, well... I guess I will just leave this sword here. I would rather have my briefcase. I have strong feelings about this briefcase. Ah, darn it. I guess we'll go back around. I don't know why I'm sneaking. Many months of playing these two Hitman games ingrained it into me that I should always be crouch running. Alright. So katana, let me just try one more time. And maybe it was weird because I couldn't it was weird because I wasn't holding the briefcase or something. Conceal items. So where's the katana in the thing right now? Okay, it's just a little bit to the right. Nope, you cannot jam a full katana into a briefcase. This is the moment. This is where Hitman's like, you know what? We should have a little bit of realism.
I'm
Just
detecting
a tiny
movement
bit.
up the road. A motorcade, possibly Reynard's.
Uploading the data.
Hold on. Receiving it now. Nothing on the shadow client or the other cells. No names, no aliases. I doubt she even knows whom she's working for. Wait, here's something. A message from Robert Knox of Kronstadt Industries. And by the sound of it, he's a Providence operative.
A defector.
Well, well, well. Client won't like this one bit.
And you can't wait to tell him. They're back.
47 in his
Multiple
big
hostiles.
torn-up coat, hacking a computer while wearing a katana on his back looks like every Shadowrun character I've
Go to
ever
stage
played.
2, 47. Eliminate Reynard, and preferably without raising suspicion. One step ahead of the shadow client for once. Let's keep it that way.
Sure, nobody could possibly be suspicious of the poison air in the bathroom. You know what? She's not the one who gets in the shower, is she? I also just remembered I can skip cutscenes. She's not the one who gets in the shower, though, right? So, like, when that thing happens... Ah, well, whatever. Listen, it's not like her male companion here is a good dude who's totally innocent. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember him being all touchy about the fact that she won't put him directly in the security system. Insecurity is not a great look, dude. So, I mean, she does come upstairs. I guess we have to wait a little while, though, right? Well, I don't think that there's too much of value I can be doing in the meantime, unfortunately. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure that she's not actually going to die from poisonous air in the bathroom. Well, I'm like 30% sure. So I don't really want to, just like bail and wait by the boat. I'm not sure why it let me put those pills into the ventilation system. Boy, this whole thing is just there's no version of this that adds up to me getting a Silent Assassin rating. I don't want to go back up to the roof. Yeah, I could probably make it. It would probably be safer to wait up on the roof, and also then I could potentially mess with the okay, she seems to like sugar in her tea. Maybe useful for next time, should there be a need for a next time. But I'm kind of curious if I can mess with the ventilation system any further, maybe?
Fancy place. Well, I suppose
Really? Right here? At this moment?
How much did the boss loot from that cross guy? Was it 3 billion?
I can,
Something like that.
quote-unquote, subdue
But
him.
actually, this is Alma's
I
old
kind of
safe
want to
house
press
from
it.
her Bonnie and Clyde days with Sean Rose. Huh. Guess left-wing terrorism pays better than you think.
Yeah, that or she shot the owner. Still, I gotta say, this is a swanky place to lay low. It's got a house AI and voice control and everything.
Kick-ass security system, too. Of course, she never turns it on because of Max. Apparently, he's so big, the sensors treat him as an intruder.
Why not just lock him in the garage?
Orson tried that, and, well, Max ate the tires on his SUV and half a bicycle. No, Max doesn't like to be tied down.
Well, they do say pets take after their owners.
I had forgotten about the Max thing, but right, she has some kind of big terrifying animal that appears not to be home right now. I wonder if there's a way to find Max or something? That's an odd detail to include. You know, in a video game, usually pretty much everything is pretty Chekhov's gun, right? If they mention it, they're talking about it, you can usually find it or interact with it somehow. Come here, you. Okay, that's a pretty cool choke out. See if we can pull it off again over here. I don't have that much need for a way to grab guys over waist-high barriers. It doesn't seem to come up that much. To make sure we drop the sword here so I don't just kill this guy instead. Okay. Neither one of them has anything fun. I guess I ought to take their disguise. It'll probably make the escape a lot easier. Look at that, I'm a chameleon. I think what that means is that this is the only disguise on this level. And also, I've completely lost track of what I was doing. Are they in the bathroom yet? Well, that car battery is still there. We can see down into the main room too, right? Where are they? Ah, shoot. Well, something of a tiny little lapse of professionalism here. We definitely can't mess with this anymore. I'm gonna go attach the chloroform flask to the ventilation system in the panic room. Like, this is pretty clearly what you're supposed to do. Doing that also kills the ducts, so I don't know. Maybe that poison pill thing actually would work? Oh no, they're still spinning. I think what I did was I just broke the ventilation system over there. Alright. Hear them? You gotta be close. I mean, I can't hear them, but we have subtitles. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
What can I say? My bad. I've been using the safe house for years.
Let's see if anything exciting happens here.
I'm going to change it into Welcome, Alma and Sean too.
Also, that subtitle's just 100% wrong. We could just, like, Batman through the skylight, maybe?
Second Sean. That has nice music on set. Or Sean Light.
Could whip a sword at her through the skylight?
Some more while I go brush my teeth.
Something tells me that this is not not gonna have the effect that I want. Yeah, you take a shower, Orson. This might... I mean, he's gonna turn the water on, right? What's gonna happen here? He doesn't notice the car battery. Turned on the water. Menacing music has played.
Target down. Well done, 47.
They
Now
both
get off the
died.
property.
They've both died because of all the poisonous pills that I poured into the... Okay. Alright, I can't put a sword in a briefcase. I see how it is. I almost dropped it down into the panic room, but I'm terrified that if I did so, it might result in me passing out immediately from the chloroform. So I guess we'll just go downstairs. It kind of seems like... there's an enforcer right on the inside of the doorway here anyway. But we can just go around. Really, I didn't unlock this. Well, there's nobody in here, so nobody will see me let myself in. And we just need to... Oh, if I go into the bathroom, am I going to immediately die? We'll take a different route.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Yeah, this hat really suits me. There's stairs down to the first floor over here. We'll just go this way. Okay, so it's not exactly Silent Assassin. I definitely killed 2 people with my magical poisoned air trick. But it looks like from here we probably just get to walk out. Weird. This whole level is just a big weird thing. But I think this probably has at least effectively set the tone. My suspicion is I'm going to try for a bunch of silent assassins on these levels on master difficulty, and we're going to find that it sometimes results in some other things occurring. Huh, what is going on over here? Wow, also, everybody's real touchy. I guess this crew's not that large. They probably all do know each other, at least mostly know each other. What are they doing exactly, though? Who are they burying
The
here?
Mercs have discovered your boat, 47. They're on high alert, combing the beach for intruders. Proceed with
Diana,
caution.
hush.
Fellas, bring the drums and kerosene.
They're in the back of the truck. Plenty of juice for two.
There's a bunch of kerosene in that truck, huh?
Now, why don't want to know things like that? I'm in the market for some inner demons, Nash. Because I'll sell you some of mine, no worries.
No, it's just we weren't supposed to kill civilians. Boss's orders.
Well, maybe if someone hadn't been cheap on the chloroform, Moneybags here wouldn't have woken up in the van and torn Elmer's mask off. Then maybe he and the missus would still be alive. Just food for thought.
Real.
She was using masks. Maybe she has a little bit more of like a Mission Impossible style situation going on than I do. I'm fine as long as I'm not right up on top of them.
I second that. Anyway, how many is that all killed then?
Alright, well I think this is how we're going to cause a distraction. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that when I pull out my pistol, I'm going to drop either my sword or my briefcase, which is acceptable on a temporary basis. Nope, I get to have all... Oh my god, 47. He really does look like every Shadowrun character I've ever played. Yep. That's a distraction. Oh yeah, you guys better go and investigate that. I'm gonna look around over here, though. Y'all have fun. I'll keep an eye on the ocean and make sure that we don't get invaded by, I don't know, New Zealanders? I guess we're in New Zealand. But, I mean, this is where the New Zealanders are. Wow, that is some effect there. What exactly is happening? Why is the whole sky so red? They sent up flares? But what? Huh. Just hanging there, smoldering in the air. Let's leave. This place is clearly cursed. I will say that I feel like this was slightly more professional than the first time we ran through this level. At least I didn't get my hands dirty personally. Also, I kind of wish I hadn't poisoned the air, because I wish I knew whether or not that car battery would have killed that dude in the shower. It is usually the case that you put electricity near water, and then the people who touch the water die in this game. But no evidence, really. Huh. Weird. Seems like there was evidence. You know what? We should go back and... Alright, we're going to go back and do it right. I may as well. It's not going to take that long. So... We don't want to poison the air ducts, because that kills Orson. We could just chloroform the air ducts and then go in there and drop her solo. That does not have the look of an accident, but if we just get out of there before anybody could find the body, it won't matter. Yeah, that's fine. The other thing we could do is wait for the whole bathroom scene to play out and see where it goes from there. Maybe they separate a little bit more.
At the location. No hostile presence.
Understood. Alma Reynard's house is just up the beach. Our
We could
intel
also...
indicates that she and her team are laying
We
low.
could spook her
Most likely
into the
planning
panic
malicious
room.
next
Maybe she goes into the
Radar
panic
is
room
one
by
of the Shadow
herself.
Client's top
Because if I just like set off an explosion
She's not a
somewhere,
target.
Not yet.
using my my good friend
She's
here,
no doubt high on our client's list.
I should probably start by taking him out of the
But for
briefcase.
now,
There's no reason to
it's
have him in there.
information we seek. Infiltrate the house and get us a lead on the shadow client. Up for some B&E, 47.
On my way.
Who is not up for some B&E? Just like pretty much all the time. When your friend calls you up on a Saturday night and he's like, hey, I want to break into a place and steal all the things in that place. You know you're down. Everybody loves a little bit of burglary.
Good aim. Now, According to the local home security provider,
So there's a hidden
the
key.
house is
We know
equipped
that
with
now from that
multiple cameras
challenge.
placed around
Where
the
do you reckon a
perimeter.
hidden key
I
might
suggest
be?
you get rid of them, 47.
Ordinarily, I would look under a doormat. But Orson's not here yet. Ha! Take that, guy who will never know the burn I just laid on him. Or, I suppose we could just... You know what? The professional way to do this would just be to poison the thing and get out, right? She takes sugar. We don't know that Orson doesn't also take sugar. Also, I didn't actually grab the poison. Hold on. Let me rectify that. Darn it. Stop. I don't actually have to do that, I guess. I can just... Since we're going to delete the security footage anyway. But also, like I said, you get 25 mastery points every single time. Okay. Then we just go upstairs. Sorry, first we poison the tea. Poison the sugar. Then we go upstairs, we trigger the mission events, and then we just get back to the boat and chill, right? But I can leave right away. We maybe don't even have to do that,
47.
that whole part of the mission where we have
See
to
if you
cause a
can't
distraction.
access it.
I guess
Encrypted.
it might take longer for her to drink her tea than it
Assuming
takes
there's
for
a
those
key,
guys to get over to the
Reno
boat.
wouldn't just leave it lying around. Nicely done, 47. Getting caught on tape is the last thing we need. Here we go.
Getting caught on tape is the first thing I should stop doing.
Hurry.
I gotta be way more aware of that. Okay, what's gonna be... I guess just the stairs over here are gonna be the best way to get out of here, right? Oh, except there's already guys right outside. Yeah, they're not paying attention. Like all security personnel in the Hitman universe, absolutely horrible at their jobs. I am still stealing all of this stuff. Ah, we don't need that. Let's see, there's one guy waiting out here. But we can just cause a temporary distraction. I don't necessarily have to interact with this guy too much.
Man, investigating a noise. Better not be another half-dead sheep.
Another half-dead sheep. You suspect another half-dead sheep might be making the sound of metal hitting concrete?
What now?
Man, I'm very curious about Max. I would like very much to have some idea what is going on with Max. Also, you know, we haven't really taken a look around here. Like, where's the actual perimeter of the level? How far out am I allowed to go? I suppose I'm supposed to be checking for my boat. Or head back to my boat. Oh, I'm leaving the mission area. Everything's getting all blurry. 47 cannot bear to be away from his precious mission. Yeah, I hear you, but I gotta go around this dude. His vision blurs, his palms get sweaty. If he thinks he's more than about 20 feet from somebody he needs to kill, or somebody he has killed. Passes out and wakes up 10 hours later with blood all over his hands. Okay, those dudes are pretty busy. They're not paying a lot of attention. We're definitely still going to use the blowing up the truck trick here. Seems like a pretty good way to solve this particular problem. Unfortunately, I have to wait until Alma Reynard drinks her tea, because otherwise the explosion might disturb her routine. I probably should have stayed in there to make sure that everything went the way it's supposed to go. Now I'm thinking, like, what is the fastest way to get back up there? Because maybe we should, right? This guy turn around at all? He totally static? Okay, he turns around. This guy's coming over here, which I don't like. So while that guy's turned around, it wouldn't be too hard to get pretty close to the house, I think. Also, I really don't think that just pouring a bunch of poison pills into the sugar should work, because, like, he's going to be picking up lumps of sugar, right? There's no reason that he would put any of the pills into her drink unless he recognizes what they are. Oh, well, that's not great. Hey, you remember Silent Assassin? Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but even faster, and this time I'm just going to hang out and make sure that it worked. In fact, I will even maybe... Well, I was going to say maybe we'll just wait and not poison the stuff until we're sure she's going to ask for sugar.
At the location.
But...
No hostile presence.
We could definitely crouch behind that countertop while they're talking. I don't know if I can safely poison the sugar while they're talking.
Most likely planning the militia
Orson doesn't seem super sharp, but he's probably sharp enough to notice my hand coming up over the counter and dropping the pills in.
List, but for now, it's information we seek. Infiltrate the house and get us a lead on the shadow client.
Also, it's possible that whole sequence never even occurs if you're not there to listen to the conversation, because there's a lot of conversations like that in the game that only occur if you're nearby, so that you won't, you're guaranteed not to miss the beginning of them. Look at this. Maximum professionalism. We are not going to break everything in the map. We're going to just sneak in a way that does not make it obvious that we have gained illicit entry. We're going to carefully avoid the cameras rather than shooting them all. Now this thing, where we cause this security recorder to overheat and burn itself out, probably is always going to be noticed by somebody eventually when they're investigating what happened here. It's a shame 47 doesn't know how to just, like, turn off a computer system. I didn't actually poison the... Okay. Shoot. Okay. No, I know what I'll do. We gotta go back into her bathroom, because we can get the poison in there, right? Yeah, here we go. We're on the clock a little bit. I stepped on the stupid kiwi. Stupid squeaky kiwi. That, also free joint, also free kiwi. Okay, and then we want to use the stairs up here to get down near the counter, and we're going to find out if Orson is indeed sharp enough to catch me poisoning the sugar. This is not the optimal way to have done this.
So, you gonna tell me who it was we just kidnapped?
House guests of the PM. The wife and two daughters of one Lance Donovan, the VP of Dynasty Global.
The online retailer?
Uh-huh. Donovan is back in London, working. He should receive the pictures as we speak.
Ah, blackmail.
Donovan's
Oh,
boss,
that's right.
Dynasty CEO
This whole
Robert
blackmail
Pierce,
plot
is
has to
top
play out.
evidence
That's why it
on
was
him.
taking so long.
But we can't get near him, so I decided to, well, do a bit of outsourcing.
So what I'm really looking for here is a moment where they're
Would you
actually
fix me a cup of
all
tea?
Sure thing.
turned away from me.
Sugar?
Wait, hold on.
Honey?
Honey.
No problemo.
Oh, it's not always the same. 47, don't stand all the way up, man!
Jesus H. Christ.
Okay. Well, now we know. Here's what we're going to do differently. I need to just cause a distraction, right? I need to throw something. Napoleon. Napoleon's going to help us out after all. After she says whether she wants sugar or honey, we're going to throw Napoleon over the counter and distract them all, and then quickly poison the whatever. I'm really glad I waited there, because otherwise we wouldn't know for this attempt that it's not always the same.
She's not a target.
Not yet, anyway. She's no doubt high on our client's list, but for now, it's information we seek. Infiltrate the
So
house
47's
and get us
power
a
to
lead
restart
on
a
the
mission
shadow
is not
client.
just time travel.
Up for some
He's
BD
hopping from
for
dimension to dimension. They're similar, but not the same. Little things can be different, you know. Butterfly effect, spiderweb cracks, etc. Okay, we do not have to go get my poison, because we can just get her poison. That's not even really out of our way. Not very much. I really thought that he would just, you know, take the pills out of the bottle while he was crouched, and then reach up and drop them into the honey. Which, again, is not a thing that would actually work, but it's much less silly than the, it's much less silly than the poison pills in the air vent thing. So I guess I'm not going to complain.
Here we go. For the office computer, no doubt. Nicely done, 47. Getting caught on tape is the last thing we need.
Okay, here we go.
I'm in.
And I like doing this before going to get the poison pills because their conversation down there does take a minute. Grab the Kiwi toy before stepping forward. This is our lucky Kiwi. We must remember this and not simply place it in our pocket with the other Kiwis, where it will become just a squeaky toy. Which, of course, is what it is. Okay, now her dudes are not up here yet, right? I should wait. I think they're going to be coming up the stairs in a moment. Maybe that happened already. Yeah, I guess it must have. Huh. While I was in the bathroom.
So,
Alright, so we will get Napoleon.
tell me who it was we just kidnapped?
47.
Guests of the PM. The wife and two
Boy,
daughters
he can't
of
do
one
anything while
VP
crouched.
of Dynasty Global.
Holy crap.
Taylor?
Uh-huh. Donovan is back in London, working. He should receive the pictures as we speak.
Okay, here we go. Here's the arc.
Blackmail.
Donovan's boss, Dynasty's CEO Rupert Pierce, is a top Providence operative. But we can't get near him, so I decided to, well, do a bit of outsourcing.
Come on, lady.
Could you fix me a cup of tea?
Sure thing.
Alright, here we go.
You want sugar? Honey?
Honey.
No problema. What?
Somehow nobody notices me throw that.
Damn animal might be back.
Mr.
Go
Donovan.
look.
They
Oh,
they
I
extremely
was
did
not
not do the thing that
You
I...
have seen the pictures, yes? Good.
She can probably see this?
We'll tell you exactly.
Yes, she can.
Oh, shit.
But aren't you thirsty?
I thought I had you people around for this shit.
Well, okay. So it seems like it's not possible to turn her around. She just completely ignores distractions. Which makes sense. She has people for that. Oh, okay. I have a plan. Nobody else drinks anything, right? We brought our own poison pills. Let's just poison them both and then trigger
Anna Reynard's house is
her
just at the
arrival.
beach. Our intel indicates that she and her team are
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought this was gonna go down a little bit more smoothly. I kind of thought, oh, we'll play like 10 minutes of Hawke's Bay and then we'll get into Miami. It turns out this is the whole video.
She's no doubt high on our client's list.
Well, tomorrow,
For now,
tomorrow,
it's
Miami.
information
There's still
we seek.
definitely stuff we can do in Miami.
Infiltrate the house and get us a lead.
Turns
on
out I
Shadow
don't know that map
Client.
quite as well as I thought I did.
47.
On my way.
I know at the very least we could pursue the plot line with Sierra Knox getting that medical treatment, right? She's getting some sort of rejuvenation or revitalization. We could definitely pretend to be a doctor and work some horrible, horrible magic. That's a thing 47 has some practice at. Oh, I guess I don't actually need to go inside right away, do I? Because we have to go out to the back now. Weird that these doors are locked from the inside. Yeah. Okay, so we also have to go up to bathroom, and we do not want to plug in the dongle yet. Actually, this is still going to be the fastest way to do this. least I'm pretty sure he doesn't also get a drink. I don't think he also gets a drink. This is probably fine. Right. So let's go and poison both the things. Yeah. Security camera. We will handle it soon. What if we just poisoned the entire kitchen like I was planning to originally? A lot of people like to play Hitman as a game where you're sort of like a an elegant stiletto of assassination. But I prefer more of a shotgun of assassination as an approach.
Assuming there's a key.
Why take the chance of missing, right?
Leave it lying around.
Because if you could miss, then you have to learn to aim, so you don't. Seems like a lot of trouble to go to.
Nicely done, 47. Should allow you to move more freely.
Okay. So yeah, the guys are up here walking past the instant the cinematic completes. Really don't have to wait at all on that. Alright, we're gonna go down here and watch just to make sure that this actually goes down the way I am expecting it to go down. And then I think we should be able to leave pretty easily. So she's gonna make the phone call. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to sit here through that whole phone call. So we had to listen to them have a conversation about the phone call first. You know, I could probably poison... Yeah, he's drinking alcohol. I could have poisoned that with, like, emetic poison. I don't know how that affects the way this whole scene plays out. Because without him here, does she still do her thing, or does she go to check on him? Or... We might be able to skip this conversation if we poisoned him just a little bit.
Donovan is back in London, working. He should receive the pictures as we speak.
Ah, blackmail.
Donovan's boss, Dynasty's CEO Rupert Pierce, is a top Providence operative.
I'm allowed to whip this joint at him. Oh no, it's because I'm holding my briefcase.
I decided to, well, do a bit of outsourcing.
I am not, in fact, allowed to hurl this joint hard enough to knock someone out.
Fix me a cup of tea.
Sure thing. You want sugar? Honey?
Honey.
No problem.
Why don't we go for both? Okay.
Mr. Donovan. Who I am is not important.
We're worried about that guy.
Good. I will tell you exactly what to do. Do it swiftly and without question, and your wife and children go free, unharmed.
So here's my question. I know that we're usually like trying to make things look like an accident, the poisoning, it could be anything, right? But like in this particular case, they're gonna know Alma Raynard was killed. It's not like she accidentally ate something spoiled, or I don't know how you would even accidentally die from poisoning. Oh Jesus, those guys were right on top of me.
Helipad, where your boss, Rupert Pierce, is taking his morning jog. You will inform his guards that you are...
Oh, this is maybe like if you wait for her to look away enough while Orson's down there doing whatever it is that he's doing. Maybe this is when you're supposed to poison her?
You want green tea or mango?
What do you think?
She's in the middle of something
Mr. Donovan,
right
the
now.
life of your boss for the life of your wife and daughters. Shouldn't be much of a choice, even for a workaholic. Do you understand me?
Okay, he doesn't take a drink from this, right? He just gives it to her?
If I don't hear sirens from downtown London in 5 minutes, your family suffers the consequences. Best of luck, Mr. Donovan.
Alright, I don't drink a lot of tea, but it doesn't usually make fizzy noises when you put the honey in, right? He should have thought that was weird.
Done?
Good as.
And Mr. Donovan's wife and children?
The guys will let them go at the stroke of midnight, unless I say otherwise. Boss's orders. You know how squeamish he gets about collateral damage.
Come on. Please let this work. 47 with his trademark instantly lethal
Target down.
poisons.
Well done, 47. Now get off the property.
Okay. No, oh, come on! Alright, you know what? You know what, guy? I tried to pacify him with the joint. I was gonna make friends. We were gonna be friends. Listen. You all know I can do it now.
Don't hit me!
I was trying to throw my briefcase at him, but, for some reason I was not allowed. We all know it can be done now, so I'm wondering if maybe I should just end the video. You know what? I could end the video. I could be like, hey, I'll do it, and then pull up the overlay and hit end recording. But then I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and successfully do it. So I may as well just leave the recording running. I'm a little frustrated by that. That's not the game's fault. To be clear, frustrated with myself. It's like, I'll just go outside, and we'll just sneak out outside, because it's so much safer out there. You're not going to walk around the corner right into a guard. Outdoors, there are no corners, right? But I was not paying attention during the final, most important corner. To be fair, what are the odds? Right, what are the odds that that guy would, at that very moment, decide to do the thing? Decide to just be right there? Well, I'll tell you what. Now that we know that this works, though, we can do the poisoning and then just leave. Hide out by the kerosene cans in the truck. Or we don't even really have to do kerosene cans in the truck specifically. We did bring our own explosive. Probably it would be good enough. Like, I bet you get that reaction if you cause any kind of explosion. Alright, so we got our poison pills. Actually, probably the best way to go up would just be over here, right? Well, the good news is, I know this house like the back of my hand now. It's all getting a little like a little Groundhog Day here. No, to immediately pick up the kiwi. Well, I'm really curious if you could find out anything more about Max, though. Is he a puma? Or maybe that's not exotic enough. A puma is like the poser's exotic animal pet. Maybe she's more into like, what would be really wild? She's got like a deadly trained kakapo.
The office computer, no doubt.
I don't know if you can make a kakapo vicious enough to eat a bicycle or half a sheep, but at least it would really be exotic. Also, the kakapo's just like, it's just the best animal. That's my favorite animal, easily. Alright, we're going to poison you, these lethal pills, and you with these lethal pills. Then we're going to go interact with that laptop and then go hide out by the boat. This is going to be a pretty fast completion, I think. I mean, I haven't optimized the route entirely. I didn't really need to go into the panic room and delete the security footage. That's definitely an inefficiency. I guess we want to go out here. Unfortunately, there aren't that many places that you can jump down. So going out the other side of the house, or going out through the upstairs balcony, doesn't work quite as well as you might think it would.
Command, I got some strange noises here. Could be Max. Looking into it. Over.
If you think it could be Max, is it really a good idea to look into it? What if he laid into you with his ferocious beak? Talons? Something. What if he's what if she used the resources of the Shadow Client to have a dinosaur cloned, and Max is like a Utah Raptor or something? That would be pretty wicked. You'd have to respect that a little bit. Also, It's a video game. It's a stealth video game. Guards have to have abbreviated cones of vision for gameplay reasons. But man, those two dudes are incompetent for me to have been able to sneak across the open beach right in front of them like that. For a second, that guy was bright red in the glow of the tail lights of that truck. And I thought maybe they had... Wait, who's seeing me? Oh, there's a guy over there, I see. Okay. I somehow did not notice this dude right here. You gonna go and investigate? We got pretty close to... Okay, no. We're good. I'll wait for that dude to turn back around, and then we are all set, I think. I shouldn't be able to see me leaving. Yeah, I think we're cool. Alright, and then from here, it's pretty easy. We get the explosion, and then just... actually, I don't really know how we're gonna do this. Well, we gotta wait for Almariner to die anyway. They're gonna have their delightful conversation about who we're blackmailing and why we're blackmailing them, and then we call them up and actually execute the blackmail. And aren't we delightful people? And then we drink our terrible, horrible tea. And when that happens, I guess I'll save. Maybe, you know, we could save right now, but if we save right now and then I screw this up somehow, which, let's admit, is a remote possibility, narrowly, technically possible, then we have to sit here and wait again. I am far too impatient to cope with that. Man, I wish I had, like, a little wireless camera that we could install in places and just have a constant picture-in-picture of them. Because I don't know what's happening in there, and it's making me nervous that that scene is not going on without me there to witness it. But no, it has to, right? Because she has to eventually come upstairs so that you can kill her with magic poison pill gas. Or a car battery or something. I suppose we also could probably just throw Napoleon up there. You know what, though? Napoleon will play music the entire time he's out, so if we throw him up there and then run away from this thing, by the time we want to actually trigger him... There we go.
Target.
By the time we actually want to trigger him, it might be the case that,
Down. Well done,
there's a guard too close to the truck who would be killed by the explosion. Think we're cool to just go this way real fast, and then we can hide over here until the boat guards are passed. You know, you're not supposed to store containers full of fuel in the bed of the truck because static electricity, or I don't know, man. Huh? Yeah, that's okay. That's not ideal. I really thought we were clear. It didn't even occur to me to, like, look to my right. Yeah, Silent Assassin might be out of reach. I think maybe we won't even really put any effort into it. Because apparently I just don't have the temperament or the ability to look at my map occasionally that Silent Assassin is going to require from us. Yep, those guys sure are right there, and they are not going toward the explosion at all. So I guess... Okay, we want to go down the beach a little bit further down here. We can use this this dune to protect us from their prying eyes if we just wait for these guys to get past. To be fair, my minimap is actually quite zoomed in. It does not show very far away from me. Alright, there we go. I think that should be the one. Let's collect our Silent Assassin and get the hell out of here, and then probably give up on dreams of Master Level Silent Assassin from here on. Not that I can't do it, but the amount of trial and error might not be super fun to watch. I do have something I want to investigate on Miami. Somebody in a previous episode, and if I was a more thoughtful, professional person, I would have looked up your name before the episode here. Somebody said that there was there's a plot line on Miami involving the drink. Sometimes you can hear people in the bar talking about these extremely spicy drinks. I kind of want to pursue that plot line because I have been told that it is interesting. Also, I think we capped out our mission mastery here, right? 27,000 should be enough to get us to rank 5. Apparently I am number 2 of 2. Oh, weird. So that was a Silent Assassin. We got the challenges for Silent Assassin, but it was only a 4-star. No noticed kills. Oh, you get Silent Assassin if they're noticed, even if they're noticed, as long as it looks like an accident. But one of the stars is for not having the body noticed at all. Interesting. I thought Silent Assassin and 5-star were the same thing. Okay, well, good to know. Maybe that's why I'm number 2. Alright, so we've capped this out. We've got access to the beach shack, and we can now bring flash grenades on missions. I don't know that I see a lot of use for flash grenades. Obviously, like, making people not aware of you is pretty cool, but making people not aware of you in a way that will be audible to people all over the map is less useful, I think. Probably. Anyway, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow, for some more Miami stuff. We're going to finally experience the rest of Miami, and we'll see you then.